Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Azera Dwi Latifa and I'm from class TBI-II. Now, we are talking about morphology. So guys, do you know what is morphology? Morphology is a branch of linguistics that study about structured words or formation words, studying the intricacies of words and the effect of changing word forms on word qualities and meanings. It's also called by morphology. Next, we are moving on to morphemes. So, what about morphemes? What is morphemes? Morphemes as minimal units and isolation of morpheme by comparing forms. Morphemes is divided into two categorizations, such as free morphemes and bound morphemes. Free morphemes are the smallest units of meaning that can stand alone as complete words. They do need to be attached to other morphemes to make sense. These morphemes often act as root or piece of a word and can be used independently in a sentence. Root and piece of a word, it is same, but sometimes root cannot stand alone. Free morpheme can be used as nouns, verbs, adjective, or adverb, and they already carry full meaning without needing any prefix or suffix. Next, we are moving on to the example of free morphemes. The first one is nouns, such as dog, book, cap, chair, door, window, and etc. The second one is verbs, such as ride, sleep, eat, read, walk, and etc. The third one is adjective, such as happy, angry, sad, young, old, and etc. And last one is adverb, such as quickly, slowly, and etc. Okay guys, I think that's all about free morphemes and the example of free morphemes. Now, we are moving on to bound morphemes. So guys, do you know what is bound morphemes? Bound morphemes are parts of words that can't stand alone. Bound morphemes is divided into two types, such as derivational and inflectional. Derivational is a word that can change word meaning or part of speech, including prefix, suffix, infix, or circumfix. Now, let's moving on to the example of bound morphemes. For the first one is prefix, at the beginning, such as rebuild and an in a word of unhappy. The second one is suffix, at the end, such as in a word of running in tenses of present participle, and ed in a word of walk in tenses of past tense. Next, in a word of happiness or sadness. It is a part of speech because it changes adjective into noun. And last one is s in a word of dogs, cats, and etc. It is so plural. The third one is infix, insert inside a word. And last one is circumfix. It is at the beginning and at the end. Guys, I think that's all about derivational of bound morpheme. Now, let's moving on to inflectional morphemes. On the other hand, inflectional morphemes do not create new words. They provide grammatical information such as tenses, numbers, keys, or position, but they do not change the meaning of a word. Inflectional morphemes are primarily used to express grammatical relationships between words in a sentence. For example, in English, these morphemes appear as suffixes, such as ed, to indicate a tenses. For example, in the word of walk becomes walk plus ed in past tense. And then the second one is s or es to show number or quantity. For example, in the word of book become books in the plural form. And the last one is apostrophe s and s apostrophe to express position. For example, the word of John becomes John's, John plus apostrophe s. But they also used to express possessive structures. Okay guys, I think that's all my explanation about morphology. I apologize for the mistake I made, and I hope this material beneficial for you. Thanks for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you when I see you guys.